Leaving Home is a middle-grade novel published in 2008, written by Jan Michael, an English author residing in Amsterdam. Drawing from her own experiences visiting different African countries during her student years, the book follows the story of a recently orphaned boy in Malawi, who must adapt to life in the rural bush after growing up in the city. Through his perspective, readers gain insight into modern-day Malawi and contemplate the profound impact of large-scale issues, such as the AIDS crisis and its effect on children who lose their parents. 10-year-old Sam Sangala has spent his entire life in Blantyre, a city in Malawi. As an only child, he has been showered with love and attention by his doting parents, almost to the point of being spoiled. Sam's comfortably middle-class existence includes having his own room, regularly receiving new clothes and trendy sneakers, and being able to use a computer for playing games or completing schoolwork. Despite knowing that he has an aunt and cousins in the rural village where his mother was born, Sam has never visited them. His parents have always downplayed their family's ties to this less developed, countryside place. However, everything changes in Sam's life when his father passes away 3 years prior to the start of the novel. Since then, it has been just Sam and his mother, Innocence. Tragically, Innocence contracts the HIV virus, which progresses into full-blown AIDS. Sam witnesses his mother's gradual decline, her weight loss, relentless coughing fits, and her eventual wasting away until her passing. The story opens with a grief-stricken Sam standing before the grave that will soon bury his mother. After the funeral service, Sam overhears relatives discussing his future. They consider 2 options: sending him to an orphanage in the city or having his mother's sister, Mercy, and her family take him in. The latter choice appears more favorable to Sam since he would be with family, providing him with some solace and familiarity in this challenging time. Nonetheless, it becomes evident that the transition from city to countryside will be challenging for Sam, the young boy who doesn't fully grasp just how different life will be there. When a relative expresses concerns about the lack of pencils in the village school, Sam's initial thought is, "No problem, I'll simply type directly onto the computer." Guided by Aunt Mercy, Sam embarks on a journey to the Malawi countryside where, for the most part, his cousins warmly welcome him. The only exception is the disgruntled MacDonald, who disapproves of Sam's urban upbringing. Nevertheless, the clash of cultures proves to be overwhelming. Now residing in a one-room mud hut, Sam grapples with the stark reality of his new life. Alongside Aunt Mercy, his cousins, and a few other orphan children under Mercy's care, he must adapt to the cramped living conditions. His bed is a mat on the floor, meals are prepared over an open fire outside the hut, and the bathroom consists of an exposed outdoor latrine. With limited storage options, Sam worries about the fate of his brand new blue sneakers with flashing lights in the heels, objects that stand out even more in a village where children rarely wear any shoes at all. Above all, Sam realizes the absence of bedtime stories and comforting cuddles, as he no longer has a mother to provide them. As the days pass, Sam gradually explores the surroundings near the hut. He visits the Protestant mission hospital managed by Danes, the sole building in town with electricity, and observes the enclosure housing the village's few cars within the government compound. His cousins warn him about the superstitiously forbidden places, while Sam acquaints himself with some of the town's vibrant inhabitants. He becomes impressed by Alan Poot, a mixed-race teenager with a Malawian father and Dutch mother, who confidently rides around on a sleek black motorbike. Overwhelmed by the immense void left by his mother's absence, Sam finds himself crushed by longing, aggravated by the fact that he cannot even visit her grave since it lies far away in the city. As time passes, the weight of her absence becomes unbearable, compelling Sam to embark on a search for his spirit. However, this journey can only lead to one inevitable outcome, and eventually, Sam is compelled to return to Aunt Mercy's home. Upon his return, Sam encounters Brown, a one-armed man who has also been afflicted by HIV. Brown imparts valuable life lessons to Sam, sharing wisdom on how to navigate his new reality. He advises Sam that in order to truly acclimate to his surroundings, he must be willing to make sacrifices. Brown emphasizes the importance of relinquishing attachments to possessions that hold sentimental value, urging Sam to give away the things he holds dear. Specifically, he mentions the blue shoes as an example, highlighting that they are merely material objects that bring trouble. Brown explains that by letting go of these possessions and refraining from dwelling on them, Sam can open himself up to the possibility of embracing a fulfilling life in the village, much like the one he had in the city. While the village life may differ, it can still bring happiness. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.